Okay, what's up guys? My name is BigBuddyBjorn. This is the inaugural stream of my delving into the Twitch world. Today we're going to be playing some Weedcraft Inc. And I am going to probably make a fool of myself because I don't know shit about weed. So, should be interesting. We're going to start a new scenario. I have played a little bit of this up to this point. I will say it's a lot harder than I thought it was. But, yeah, still should be interesting. I will be voicing, badly I might add, the various characters within this game. So, bear that in mind. It's going to be bad, and that should probably make it a little bit funny. So, here we go. Growing up, basic scenario. Hope you had a good time during your first year of business school, because that's the only one you're getting. Turns out Dad was too proud to admit he was barely making enough money to pay for your tuition. Then he got sick. Now he's gone, along with your MBA dreams, I might add. You're right back where you started in Flint, Michigan. Dude, did they fix the water? Living in your father's old house with Clyde, your intense, combative, free-thinking, anti-establishment, slightly paranoid younger brother. Oh no, not taxes. Alright, here we go. Welcome home, man. I wish it was under better circumstances, but there's nothing we can do about Dad being gone. The one silver lining in all this is we got you out of that mind-bending academy. Wow, this guy sounds like an idiot. Masters of Business Administration. Maximum Brainwashing Association. Whatever. Yeah, well, I know you didn't want to drop out of school, but doing is better than learning. What do you mean? I mean, I have a business proposal for you. Let me guess, it involves smoking a bunch of weed. Change the verb and you got it. Let me show you something. This is already going swimmingly, I can tell. Jesus, did Dad know about your little setup? It was a better alternative than opioids and benzos. Opioids? Dad was using opioids? The doctors prescribed him Percocet and Oxy for the pain, but they screwed up his digestion and tolerance kept climbing. A few months, he was a shell of a man he used to be. That's why I started growing. Corn dog, yeah, you're not wrong. Nice place, huh? Come on, with your head for commerce and mine for the shady side of the street, we can own this town's weed market. I was about to start a new batch. Let me show you how it works. If you want to keep the lights on here, we're going to need a whole lot of weed. Oh, yeah. That music, though. Yeah, yeah. Alright. Rusty lighting, by lighting. We're going to grow some reggae. From what I understand, from what people have told me, that is like funk weed, bass weed. I guess that's why it's called that. Hey, Corn Dog, how's the audio? Is the game audio too loud, too quiet? Am I too loud, too quiet? What's the deal? Help me out here. Time to grow some weed. This exactly looks like the the kind of setup that I would expect from an illegal weed growing place. Alright, hang on a second, let me see. Is that any better for my audio? Alright, I might just have to talk louder, but that'll be fine for right now. So the basis of the game is you're essentially growing weed, as you've probably figured out, but it's a time management game in that you water the or you grow the plant, you sell it, you water it, you trim it, also called training in the game for some reason, by holding down this button until the timer runs out, which then, as you can see, is either perfect, good, mediocre, or okay, I think it was. But trimming makes the time that it takes to grow it run faster. And yeah, I think I am growing weed out of newspapers, actually. Watering it increases the quality down here. Now, environmental factors such as the humidity and the temperature, as well as the things that I can't show you right now because they're locked, will affect the quality of the weed. So right now, the maximum that I can get is this solid blue bar. It was light blue until the watering was done. But later, as you'll see, I'll be growing some epic weed. Oh, we got the bud. Also, proving once again that I know next to nothing about weed. About 4 days ago, I learned that it's actually this part of the plant that you actually smoke. I always thought it was the leaves. Oh yeah, look at that. We got the skunkiness going on. Alright, I have grown to weeds. An opportunity for growth. You're an orphan at 24 with half an MBA to your name. Wow, Jesus. As you take stock of your life, you ask yourself whether the light you see is the end of the tunnel or Clyde playing with his phone. But while Clyde's schemes might be illegal, they do make money and they aren't hurting anybody. I got $10 whole. Off to a good start. Alright, the harvest is in. Time to trade all this green for some green. Nice rhyming there, buddy. Good job. Proud of you. Let's do it. Alright, let's light this candle. Don't worry, I talked to my homies down at the marketplace. It's safe there, and they'll let us set up without any problems. If we can sell some weed, we'll be on our way to a real business. Fantabulous, let's do it. $10, solid salary, yes sir. Marketplace, set up for sale. So, again, I have played this a little bit, and basically what we're doing here is these are the different groups of people that are available to sell to here. We got vagrants, regular Joes, and jocks. Probably the only people that are really going to buy this are going to be these two, if I remember correctly. So, let's set up, pay the $500 fee, and then I'm going to sell the reggae. Or Reggie. Is it reggae or reggae? Or Reggie? Help me out. I'm not sure about this one. Oh, wow. Vagrants have $960 for weed? Jesus. It's kind of depressing. A vagrant has more money than I do right now. Alright, so down here you can see your stock. I have just dropped to 0 because they bought all my weed. Alright, and we're out. Gotta grow some more. Now, eventually you can hire employees to help you out with that, either selling, growing, or gathering information on people, which you get into that way later. But, alright. What's the deal? Oh! I did that out of order, so now we're a little behind. Great. Snip, snip. Make my minions, or is it minions or monster, whatever. Make my minions grow! I'm gonna get Rita Repulsa's staff and make some weed monsters take over this city. I think this is the definition of skunky weed. Hey, Corn Dog, I hear I'm getting information that I'm losing some frames. Are we, is the video okay on your end? Too dang said help. Yep. Good, good. Yeah! The dank, it's happening. Alright. Sound is good, Effie. Alright, good deal. Thanks, man. Let's go ahead and get these growing before I go out and sell this time. Hey, dude, buy some weed. I got weed for sale. I'm selling several injections of the marijuana. Hey, we got a new buddy. Who's a new buddy? Shit, I can't read your name. No. Thank you, whoever just joined the buddies. Corn Dog, did you happen to catch who just joined the buddies? One of those signs. Dank weed for sale here. Flippy dippy dippy. Like they have at Quiznos. Yes, sir. Okay, I have sold 150 grams of the weed. What's the deal? What started as a desperate dream has transformed into something far bigger. Not unlike Clyde, who started to grow up in his own way. Has he, though? I mean, has he really? Yes, indeed. Welcome to the buddies, buddy. Oh, it was Dusk Gem 85. Well, thank you, Dusk Gem. Welcome to the buddies. Oh, we got new weed! Super Lemon Haze! Alright, so Super Lemon Haze. It's citrusy. It makes you, it makes you horny. Makes you happy, and his antidepressant. We got a shoe. You're right, man. You are not wrong. Nice work. We're doing good, but I don't want to settle for good. Meet Bumps. The guy's name is Bumps. Jesus Christ. He's been selling weed here longer than anyone can remember. He can help us get to the next level. Oh, God. Hang on, I gotta think of a voice for this guy. Hey, guys. It's a new buddy. We got a new buddy. Hello? A buddy? Who's a buddy? Kansas Hifuku. Kansas Hifuku. I'm sorry. I know I butchered that, but welcome to the buddies. What's good, my guys? Your product is decent, but you gotta get it to the right people. I can teach you to understand your customers. Aren't we in competition? Why would you help us? Aren't we the competition? Nah, not anymore. Everything's going legal soon, and once it does, poof! Bottom's gonna drop out of this racket. Bye-bye dealers. Hello MBAs. No offense. Alright, let's do this. Tell me how. Let's get to it. Where do we start? The vagrants down at the marketplace might be fine with your Reggie, but the jocks are more picky. You gotta give them some choice. Kansas Shifuku, oh my god, yeehaw. You have yeed your last haw. Demographics and market demands. That I understand. Unfortunately, all I can grow is Reggie right now. Man, you guys are amateurs. Listen, here's some Super Lemon Haze seeds. Don't say I never gave you nothing. Now let's get to it. There's a beach chair in the Caribbean with my name on it. Hey, man. Me too. Alright, so I'm going to finish this Reggie. And then we are going to go and get... we're going to go and get us some Super Lemon Haze! Hey, Rollin, what's up, my dude? Here to what? Here to hang out with us and grow some weed? Growing that dankest of kush. By the way, do not worry. You are going to get more than enough opportunities to cringe at me knowing nothing about weed. Sorry, I scratched my mic there. Big think. Is that a tricycle with... no, that's technically a bicycle. It only has 2 wheels. So I can expand my operation. How much does that cost? 2,000. I don't have any overhead right now, so that might not be a bad idea, all things considered. It'll let me grow some more weed, and then I can sell more. So, you know what? We're going to go for it. Oh, I didn't even realize that was one of my objectives. I should probably read those. Harvest 50 grams of Super Lemon Haze. Alrighty. You must read the weed. Jesus Christ. That rusty lamp, man. That's how you get the best weed. You know it. Let's go ahead and set up for growing some Super Lemon Haze. Yes, I will pronounce it that way every single time. I cannot help myself. Do you not have permission to host me? I thought anybody could host me. Hang on a second, champ. Let me take a look at that real quick. Sorry, guys. I'm still getting things set. As I said, this is a rebranding and restarting of what has been happening, or what I used to do. It's been a good while since I've actually streamed on Twitch. I've been moderating several channels and hanging out with people that do stream, but for the most part, it was not my thing for the good while there. Buddy, I'm not seeing. You know what? Hang on. I think I found it. Premium privacy. No, that's not it either. I'm sorry, Corn Dog, I'm trying. I'm using this opportunity while the weed's growing. Channel settings, maybe? Permissions. Who can stream? Nope, that's not it either. Allow all raids, yeah. Those are my hosted channels. How do I... Oh, you know what, buddy? Yeah, no, that is on. You have to go in and add me to your auto host list, is what's the problem. Okay, so we have grown our last bit of Reggie. We're going to switch over entirely to Super Lemon Haze. Sorry, Super Lemon Haze! Because, you know, that's the best way to pronounce that. Alright, here we go. 6 Super Lemon Haze plants. Ooh, somebody wants to buy my weed. I'm not a fan of Reggie and the quality really sucks, but I'm only buying it because it's cheap. Fair enough, my dude, fair enough. Same as always, just be quick about it. I think I saw the caps. It's a cap! Which, by the way, so there's a reason I'm not going through and blazing through the requirements for the missions, because I learned really early on that this game is really fucking hard for some reason. There's really not a whole lot of difficulty settings. And if you just go through, blaze through it, you'll get to the point where not only will competition show up and start kicking your ass, but also you're going to run into the cops. And that just starts a whole downward spiral of you not being able to have enough money to pay your employees and everything, and leads to massive bankruptcy very quickly. It's a whole thing that really sucks. I'm sure there's an easier way to do it, and I'm sure there's, you know, a right way, quote-unquote, to do it. I have not figured that out yet. So I'm going to do it the cheesy way, which is avoid the story missions for a little bit, grow my weed, build a stockpile, build a little bank balance of money, and then we'll move on when we have a little bit of cushion. A cushion, if you know what I mean. I'm so sorry. Music is very chill. I guess that's the point, but still. Hey, Corn Dog, did you figure it out, or are you still trying to look for it? Basically, once you go into your own auto-hosting settings in your dashboard, there's an option to your host list. If you add me to that, then it should just let you host me. I don't have it set so that you can't host me. Gotta water my babies. Oh, they're so thirsty. Oh, we got the bud coming in. And there it is. Look at the dank. I don't know what that means, but I know it smells skunky. Okay, so I have grown a literal shit ton of weed, 300 grams. It sounds like a lot to me. It's probably not. I don't know. Grow some more, and let's see how this goes. So I need to sell 50 grams of Super Lemon Haze to jocks for at least $18. Alright, I can do that. Let's pause first so they don't buy it at $8. That's a freaking bargain. Alright. $18 Super Lemon Haze. There it is, $864. I like Super Lemon Haze, but its quality is nothing special, and the price is not bad. The price is not bad, though. Well, thank you, I think. Just give me your money. Go check on my other weed. Drink up, babies. Gotta make you grow big and strong so I can sell you to potheads. Give you a little trimmy trim. Oh, you know what? Guys, give me just a second. I just thought of something that I need to, or that I should probably do, I should say. I have a feeling it's gonna, yeah, it's gonna pop up right in the middle of my freaking game. Sorry about that. Don't mind me. Alright. So now that that's set up, that might help with getting things going around here. Cool. Alright. Sorry about that. For any of you who might just be joining us, my name is BigBuddyBjorn. We are playing Weedcraft Inc. and we are growing that dank empire. Right now I am a Super Lemon Haze mogul because I like weed that makes people horny. Why? I don't know. It just seems like it's fun to me. It also, you know, makes you happy and cures depression, but that's secondary to the real goal here. Somebody wants to buy my weed. Hey, jocks. They'll take Super Lemon Haze, please. Well, here you go, man. Enjoy. Oh, my babies. I'll give you a trim. You all need a haircut. Oops. So, another thing that I learned about this game, or, well, and weed in general, because, once again, I don't know shit, is that apparently a lot of these strains are real. I didn't know that. I was told recently that Super Lemon Haze is actually a real strain of weed. Go figure. I don't know, Corn Dog. I might take a look at that when I take a little break in a little bit. Maybe Google it? I'm not sure, man. Oh, let's increase the speed here. This has got to grow a little faster. Man, that's weird. I don't know what to tell you. You've got full permissions for my channel, among other things. Are you sure you're not going into my dashboard, by the way? Oh, look. Gimme. Yes! Oh, it's so dank. Buy my weed. Hey, you, buy my weed. Hey, well done. Help is on the way. Or help on the way. You thought business was all about managing the work of others, not sweating your own personal ass off. My, how them tables do turn. Still, it feels good to see the fruits of your own honest labor, even if it's illegal. Yeah? Okay. That's fair enough. That is fair enough. Hey, Northern Lights. Let's see. It has an earthy flavor. It causes you to space out, and it's a painkiller. Alright. I don't know what indica means, so if somebody who is more versed in weed than me could tell me, that'd be great. Do I want to buy the strain for $5 grand? I'm not feeling it right now with only 7,000 on my on hand. Oh shit, Granddaddy Purple! I've heard of this one. Even though I don't know what the fuck it does. Let's see. It has a sweet flavor, spacing out, pain relief, and relaxed body. So it's the same thing as Northern Lights, just adds relaxed body and doesn't taste like dirt. Got it. Alright, well, again, I can afford it, but I'm not going to buy it. Right, just yet. Hate to tell you this, babies, but you got worry. Word on the street is that Sean's bunch is slowly lurking in and around the city. They might soon decide to start selling on our backyard. And they're sure to blow you away on quality. Can we dispose of them? What are we gonna need? Some muscle? Easy there, Scarface. Scratch the invisible hand and it just might slice you up. Why make angry enemies if you can have demoralized losers? That's fair. So what do we do? You'll never move any flour if these guys will be selling better stuff right next to you. You gotta get your stash up to uncommon quality at least. That should do the trick. Increase quality? How? How can I increase the quality of our wheat? You gotta get your NPK on. Quality is all about soil nutrition, balancing your nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium levels. I remember that for Super Lemon Haze I was using a 7 nitrogen and 1 phosphorus, but I could never get the potassium dialed in. Play around with it and you'll figure out what works. So I actually have played around with this, and I found out that every strain of weed in this game, except for Reggie and Super Lemon Haze, are randomized. So their NPK values will always be random in every playthrough you do. But the exception, as I said, is Reggie and Super Lemon Haze. So Super Lemon Haze, I think it was the potassium value. Let's go in and look at it. So this is what I was trying to show you earlier. This tells you your nutrition log and your various things that you can tweak. So he said nitrogen, phosphorus, 7 and 1. The potassium levels for Super Lemon Haze on every playthrough you do, without fail, is 2. I don't know the optimal conditions for temperature and humidity. They tell you temperature later, but you have to figure out humidity on your own. And I can't do that right now because I don't have the equipment. So we're going to apply this to all Super Lemon Haze strains. Cool. And then, like I said, 2 is the guaranteed potassium that you need. So let's get back to growing. Alright, so right now with poor soil quality, you see it has this red bar starting out, and then a light blue bar in the background. Yeah, hey, if anybody's joining us just now, welcome. My name is BigBuddyBjorn, and I am streaming some Weedcraft Inc. So, the red bar indicates that the soil quality basically is shit, like beyond shit. But when you water it, it takes that down, and then now you see it just has a light blue bar. So I've gotten rid of the negative soil quality that I had before, or the effects of the negative soil quality. Now I need to water them so that this light blue bar becomes solid blue, which will get the quality to whatever the maximum is. If you remember before when we grew the Super Lemon Haze the last time, the quality bar was stopped at about right here. Not great. Now it's significantly better because we have tweaked those nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium levels. So, another thing, if you look, this dark green bar is your growing time. That's just base grow. The light green bar is when you trim it. It's called training in this game. So, if that light green bar gets to the end before the dark green bar, basically you've cut that much time off of the growing period of the weed that you're growing. So it lets you grow it faster. So yeah, that's the gist of growing the dank in this little Weedcraft Empire game. And later on, you can get better lights, better soils, different kinds of soils that do different things. I mean, it's pretty in-depth, but as I said, it's also very difficult. I've actually never gotten beyond improved lighting on any of my playthroughs, because something will always happen that basically screws me over. And that's another thing. A lot of, like your competition and stuff, they will really fuck you over, and there's very little you can do to retaliate. Another thing I'm not a huge fan of is that the employees will almost always, without fail, fuck you over in one way or another. They will come to you and basically demand better pay when they gain, if they gain a skill level. It always happens, and there's no indication of what exactly kind of raise they're looking for. They run at you and they're like, hey, give me money. You give them money and they're like, that's not enough. You need to give me way more, or whatever the case may be. There's really no consistency there, and that's annoying as shit to me. But you'll see all that when we get to that point. So I need to sell 150 grams of Super Lemon Haze of at least common quality. Well, currently my quality is common, so that's good. However, I don't like just good. I want to be awesome. I want to be epic. I want to be legendary. Sorry about that. I had to adjust my chair, and I didn't want you to hear the squeak, so I turned on the lights. Alright, let's get back into the grow room. Get that rolling while we're outside making some sales. And like I said, yeah, eventually you can hire some employees that'll do a lot of this stuff for you. You just got to be careful with that because they will, as I said, try to fuck you. Alright, making the grade. The marketing and distribution was good. Now the product matches it. People are starting to know your name. Is that a good thing? I don't know. Is it? So influence. This is shady influence, and then there's decent influence. These allow you to basically go into a skill tree and spend skill points. You will eventually start to get different things that can do different stuff to help you out as you grow and try to sell more weed. There are some things that will directly influence the growing and sale of the weed. There are other perks that will influence things like one of them makes it so that whenever you meet somebody, you learn more about that person. And another is where it will go in and say, as soon as you meet a cop, you're automatically, you gain like 2 extra things you know about them off the bat. Because you can use that later to either befriend them or try to blackmail people. Alright, $1,000. Well, it's more than the $10 we started out with. Aha! So, a new growing medium, simple soil. This has a 4-minute grow time, increases the quality of whatever you're growing by 10%. It doesn't need an additional, or doesn't do any additional humidity adds. It does, however, increase the police vigilance by 3 and costs $600 to implement. Not great, but again, we're still in the very early game. Well, it happened. Sean and his boys are here, and I heard they took hold over the marketplace pretty tight. Good thing we're prepared. How's the weed Clyde showed you? It's good, but you often can't get rid of a pesky rival through good product alone. It might work on some lowly dealers, but Sean knows the game. Luckily for us, you do too. You got it, kid. Now listen, there are several ways of dealing with the competition. First one is upping your product in the eyes of your customers. Sell it cheaper, tend for it more so its quality increases. You know the drill. Product and customer demand assessment. Sure, I studied that. Did you also learn about diversification of the product? That's right, people will buy from you rather than from the other guy if they can choose from a variety of strains in one place. Opening more distribution channels and having different batches helps out a lot. Each transaction you make will hurt the competition, and it's not like Sean is the sharpest tool in the shed. I put my faith in you guys and your weed. Thanks, Bumps. We'll see how the guy handles some healthy competition. Why don't we meet our dear friend Sean, who has moved in on the marketplace. So, you see what we're selling here, and I can add another sale slot. This is what they're selling. This is Sean and his bunch. Sean, his group is called Sean's Bunch. Let's pop in there so we can actually take a look at that. So, Sean Mikowski, competition Sean's Bunch. They are currently selling Orange Dynamite, which is citrusy, gives you focus, makes you happy, makes you euphoric, actually, causes frivolous storytelling, and superhuman social skills. All in all, those are some pretty good effects for the weed. The other one they're selling is White Fire OG. Whitefire is the ultimate road trip through the landscapes of your imagination. This pain-killing sweet strain is known for causing mild hallucinations and for spacing out users. If you're looking for a spice that will make you relax, you can't go any better. Has a sweet flavor, causes spacing out, pain relief, anti-nausea, mild hallucinations, and the ultimate trip. Wow, okay then. And it'll tell you, as you can see in the strain library and details list, it'll tell you who buys what their base level of acceptance of it will be, based on a number of factors. So their cannabis acceptance level, their various, if they like the certain flavor, if it has an effect specifically that they're looking for. It's surprising. It's a surprisingly in-depth game. I don't have access to either of those strains though, unless I get it from Sean or from one of the other competitors that may show up later. So, let's talk to Sean Mikowski. Shit, how do I voice this guy? What's that? Any trouble? Let me introduce myself. Hello, hello. I hope you don't mind me bumping in. I'm a fellow entrepreneur in the same field. I'll be setting up shop soon. Listen, kid, this is my territory. You try to poach my customers and it'll be the last mistake you ever make. Damn. Get fucked me, I guess. So you get dialogue options. If I want to talk, I want to ask a favor. There are some other ones here and there that you'll see later. So I just want to talk. Let's chat. What are you thinking about? That sounded intimate. Well, this might not be a good answer, but as for me, and then info revealed, education is important to him. Relationship increases neutral. So, now that I've learned that, and you see, tell me about yourself. This, I rarely see ever actually work, which kind of sucks. But let's talk about education, since I know you're into that. What's your education? Listen, let's get to know each other better. Info revealed, used to study law, relationship familiar. Now, I'm not really sure about relationship and how it changes. I know that once you get to friendly, then they'll tell you about themselves. You can ask for a favor as a friend, which may or may not succeed based on various factors. But familiar always seems to drop back to neutral pretty quick. Motivation is fine. Motivation is how hard they're going to work either for or against you. Integrity is criminal, meaning that they're never going to rat you to the police. And then cannabis acceptance is favorable. Believe it or not, a lot of sellers in this game you'll find will either have some cannabis acceptance or none at all, which is surprising. But again, I don't know shit about weed, so maybe drug dealers don't have a lot of acceptance of weed. I'm not sure. Tell you what, let's talk about, go back into education one more time. What's your education? You mean my school or what I know? Because I strongly believe that a person can learn their whole life. For me, it's mostly on online courses these days. Dude, fucking same. Relationship familiar. So I didn't learn anything that time, and if I try to ask him again, he's basically going to tell me to go fuck myself. But I'll show you what happens then. Oh, interesting, Johnny, but did I ever tell you about? So, actually, he didn't tell me to go fuck myself that time. He's terrible at math. Again, same. I need to ask you a favor. Shut down your business, let's join forces against our mutual rival, or give me one of your strains. Let me see. See if I can pay him for one. If you help me, I will help you, you know, economically. I really like you, but my job is fine. I don't have anything against a private business. Let's hear it. So here you can adjust your offer to buy one of their strains. Let's see what I can kick out of here. I will offer you $10.50. Yeah, fine. It sounds like a good offer after all. So hey, I got Whitefire OG! Hey, look at that. That's pretty. Welcome in any and all new viewers. My name is BigBuddyBjorn, and we are streaming Weedcraft Inc., trying to grow a new weed empire. Weed. So, we already talked about what Whitefire OG does. I don't really know who would buy that, though. That is a pretty plant, which, again, me not knowing much about weed, I don't know if, like, the various strains that they list in this game actually look like that. Because if they do, that's pretty cool, actually. But hey, who knows? Give me a sec. I want to actually go back into Whitefire OG and look at it. Who buys it? Cancer patients. I cannot. So, okay. Here's another thing to explain to you. This little medical icon next to the customer name means they will only buy from you if you are a licensed medical weed distributor. They will only buy legal weed, which is fine. I just don't have that, nor do I have the option to get it yet. So the only people that would really buy it are regular Joes and vagrants, which, considering how hard it is to play with and probably expensive, I don't think it would be very profitable to sell it to them. It doesn't look like anybody else has anybody else in this city, I should say, has anything that they're really looking for other than cancer patients. That sucks, but it is what it is. Alright. Oh, whoops, I forgot to check my plants. Hey guys, I'm sorry, here's your water. Which reminds me, we have that new soil, simple soil. So, simple soil, now you see we're actually 3 bars in on the on the quality of the weed. Oops, let me do that to all of these so that they all get the same benefit and the batch quality doesn't go down as a whole. Shit, can't afford to do it. Hey, does anybody want to buy? Yeah, you do. Hey, Jocks, look, I got some horny weed for you. Come on, I know some more you want to buy my horny weed. It tastes like lemons and gives you a heart on. Let's go. Thank you. I can buy some more pots. Pots for my pot. Well, looks like... Oh, wait, hang on. Somebody else want to buy? Yes! I like you, Jocks. You are so consistent with buying my weed. Thanks, man. Alright, everybody's in simple soil. Quality should go way, way up to our leading lady now. By the way, I will be going for another about 2 hours. I don't know if I'm going to be streaming this the whole time or not. That's up for debate at this moment. But for now, we're hanging out here. Ooh, so, alright, there's another thing. Notice how the light blue bar faded down in. That's because I didn't water them enough, so I didn't get the full quality. Which means that my batch quality as a whole is now going to go down. But it's still better than what the competition's selling at this stage in the game, so honestly, that's fine. Surprisingly, they are still taking all of, they're still taking that Super Lemon Haze at full price, which I am okay with. And they're buying more of it because the quality went up overall. So my quality of the quality rating of my stock is uncommon. Some of that may be less, some of that may be more, but it's the batch quality overall that matters for sales. I'm actually wondering if there's another scenario you can... Oop, I did too much there. There's another scenario you can do that actually has everything unlocked from pretty much from the start. It's not quite a sandbox mode, but it would let me show you a lot more of what's going on without having to wait on the game, basically. So I might do that. Let my babies grow. Weed for sale. Weed here. Buy my weed. Yes, you, sir. Buy my weed. Thank you. Ooh, we're about to kick Sean's bunch out. Alright, so See this bar here? This indicates the strength of your competition.
Hey
Man,
guys, it's a new buddy.
we got a new buddy. Reaper, ooh woo, welcome to the buddies. Glad to have you. Hope you enjoy your stay. Thanks for hanging out. We're just here having a good time growing some weed. Happy to have you with us. Hey, alright, so Sean's bunch, I kicked their asses out of my marketplace. This is my corner. Fuck you. You might have won this round at the marketplace, but we, Sean's bunch, did he really just refer to his group like that? Never give up easily. This isn't the last time you've heard of us. I got it. Yeah, thanks, bye. Loser! This is an interesting game. It really is. Admittedly, I know nothing about weed, so I don't know if any of this is really accurate. But I've had fun with it. I gotta say, it's pretty funny. Oh! I gotta water my babies. Yes, drink up, kiddies. Grow your little buds so that I can sell. I'm thinking after this batch, I might grow some of the Whitefire OG that we picked up. I know we're not going to be able to sell it to the jocks because they don't care, but it wouldn't hurt to grow one plant of it just to see what it's like, play around with it a little bit. Weed for sale, buy my weed. Hello, jock, here's your dick weed. Makes your dick hard, that's all you care about, right? Grow, come on, babies. Oh, might help if I speed up the game a little bit. Ooh, this is going to be a good quality batch. Yes, cause your stinky clouds. Alright, stinky clouds galore. Give me my weed. See, and that's the thing I'm wondering, like, if you're actually growing weed, do you have to destroy the whole plant after you harvest the bud? Does it just not keep growing more bud on top of that? That seems really wasteful if that's the case. It might just be a game mechanic, but I'm genuinely curious about that. Alright, so let's change that to Whitefire OG. I'm going to start playing with the nutrient values because, as I said, it's randomized for anything but the base 2. And I have no idea what this likes, so we're going to put it at nitrogen 1, leave the other 2 as they are. We'll go in and change it as we water it, because as you water it is when you'll find out if it's working or not. By the way, this game just came out and it's available on Steam. I think it's still on a 15% grand sale discount, which at its base price of $20 is pretty good starting out. I've gotten several hours of content out of this, so you might too, if you're interested in this kind of time management sort of game. I personally feel like I've definitely got my money's worth, even though I've failed miserably at it most of the time. So these guys, we already know they're set as well as they can be. You, however, my new little red fire baby, look at that. That is so pretty. 6 out of 15. Alright, so we're going to tweak that to 2 and see if it goes up or down when I water it. Hey, back for more dickweed. Here you go, buddy. Enjoy. Quality went down, so that doesn't necessarily mean that 1 is the best. That just means that 2 is not it. So we'll bump it to 3 and see what happens. Still staying at 5, so it's not 3 either. Jocks want to buy more dickweed. Super Lemon Haze for you, sir. Thank you. Come again. Nope, quality went down. Wow, 1 might have actually been the right number, but we're going to go through the spectrum just to make sure. Now, I will not be able to find out anymore because I have no more opportunities to water this Whitefire OG, which is fine because right now I'm not selling it, and if the batch's quality is better later, it'll affect this set as well. At least that's what I've kind of figured out as I played. Give me more weed, please. Yes, thank you. Snip, snip, chop, chop. By the way, if anybody is interested or curious, this will be going up on YouTube later. I do plan to keep a video library. Right now it is not up, as I said, and many of you who are joining us may not know me. This is my grand return to Twitch, and I know it's not very grand, but hey. I don't have everything together just yet. Kind of just getting the feel for it. Hang on, let me sell this guy's dickweed. Man, you love my dickweed. There you go. Have fun. But yeah, I plan to keep a video library of my streams for people that may miss some. And hey, if you've joined us today, we appreciate it. Hope you continue to stay for the ride. Wow. Corn dog, you said it was a pretty plant before. Look at that. It's all sparkly and shit. I know that part's not real. If a plant was sparkling like that, it'd be a focus of a religious figure. That's some magic right there. Yeah, probably. Alright, so time to find out if 5 is helping us or hurting us. Nope, quality is still going down. So, hello, Furious Angels. Hope you don't mind sharing some of your clientele. We, Furious Angels, will now be your neighbors at the marketplace. Aren't you glad? Yeah, thrilled. 4 out of 15, 7. Now, eventually, at some point, you get research points that you can then go in and study optimal conditions for it and spend research points to do that. That is really handy if you don't want to play this mini game of trying to figure out what the fuck to do with your weed. But labs are expensive. They're often in illegal places, so it draws attention, and it's frustrating, to say the least. I hope that they add just a general sandbox mode to the game that's not really a scenario and lets you have everything unlocked from the start so you can just play the game. And I mean everything unlocked, because even the other scenario has gated content, which sucks. But, oh shit, I forgot to see if that affected. I'm going to have to double water it then. Nope, still 4 out of 15. I think 1 was it, fam. Looks like 1 was indeed the magic number. That's unusual for me. Give me a second here, guys. Sorry. Alright, so we know it's not 9. We'll put it to 10. If it's not 10, then we'll just drop it to 1 and start working on phosphorus. Oh, hey, I forgot to check and see if Jock's wanted my dickweed. Hey, man, here's your dickweed. Enjoy. Thanks again. Wow, Furious Angels have got a lot of competition strength. That's going to be hard to fuck with. You know what? I'm going to drop the price of my dickweed. Where's my dickweed? Let's drop the price to 14, see how that works. So now the regular Joes will buy it as well because it's in their price range, and it's got a quality that they can deal with. Alright, so, 10, right. Nope, alright, so 1 is the number. We'll drop potassium to 1, 2, and see how that goes. Five out of 15. Alright, so the answer is no. The nitrogen was at the right spot, but the phosphorus, I keep thinking P is potassium, it's not, it's phosphorus. K is potassium. Phosphorus is not at the right level on 1. Thank you, enjoy your weed, sir. Says others, everybody. Still 5, so it's not 2 either. Pop to 3. Still 5. By the way, also as a general comeuppance and letting you guys know, I do intend to, pretty soon, have a webcam and a green screen. I already have a webcam. It's not working properly right now, which is why I'm not visible on the screen. But you will see me in all my big buddy gloriousness at some point in the near future. I'm big, I'm a buddy. I'm huggable, I'm lovable, and it's going to be a good time. Still getting that dialed in. Let's bump to 6. Man, Corndog, it has been a roller coaster of viewers today, huh? Part of that might be due to the fact that I'm playing a game that just came out, which, all well and good. I'll take any advantage I can get. Ooh, 7. All right, we're halfway gone and we're on our way. So we're definitely on the right track. The phosphorus level definitely needs to be higher. On this bad boy. Nope. Alright, so believe it or not, I got the number pretty quick. Hey! I appreciate that, my dude. I'm not gonna say no to the fucking League of Legends Discord getting my stream info. Lots of good lads on there, true. However, you know my opinion of the League community as a whole, so we'll see. What's the deal? What's the deal with all this weed? Thank you, Jerry Seinfeld. Corn dog, I've got so much weed. What am I doing? Alrighty. So 7 is the number of the day. Drop that potassium to 1 and we'll continue our little research experiment. So when I first saw this game, it was a little Let's Watch that Achievement Hunter was doing, and I mean, to be completely fair, knowing nothing about weed, I didn't think that I was going to be interested in it at all. But the way that they played it, and wow, 9 out of 15. I think I might have hit the number again on the nose. Holy shit. Damn, son. We're still going to go through the motions, but that would be hilarious. Oh, damn it. That would be hilarious if that was the case. And, Big Buddy's Bud Boutique. That's funny. Yeah, yeah. Oh, dropped quality. Yeah, wow. We got it on the first try. Go fucking figure. I have really been neglecting the sale part of this aspect. Buy my dickweed here. Dickweed from Big Buddy's, what was it? Big Buddy's Bud Boutique. Big Buddy's Bud Boutique. Oh, that's funny. That is, I appreciated that. That was a good one. You are a silly bitch, you know that? Customers want to buy my weed. Hey man, dude, you might want to start moderate. You know what? I'm not going to tell you how to smoke your weed. You just enjoy. You've probably got a 6-month hard-on going on right now, though, man. All this fucking dickweed you're buying. You know, they say if it lasts longer than 4 hours, you're supposed to see a doctor. You're going on like a year and 6 months. What's it feel like to walk around with a fucking stick you can beat somebody to death with all the time? I legitimately want to know. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Fucking Kappa. You bitch, bringing Kappa into this. Yeah, yeah. What even is this music? I don't understand what. I do not get it. Send help. Really isn't anything else I can do right now with this. Cover 2 dealer spots at the marketplace. Yeah, I'd say we're good to go ahead and move on to that part of the game. Let me just water my baby here. Deep boo. Bro, here's your dickweed. Do you want me to mail it to your house? Would that be better? Just set you up on fucking Amazon Prime with weed drone delivery. Or drone weed delivery. Wow, I fucked that up. Alright, let's test the waters. I'm gonna open up another... Oh, damn, man, you smoked that fast. We'll set up another dealer spot at the marketplace. And then drop our... Hang on. High stakes. You slowly begin to realize you're not alone on your playground. Is it big enough for you and the others? Let's find out. I can now buy a small fan. So the small fan, what it'll do is it'll allow me to do temperature controls. However, it's super unrealistic in the sense that a small fan cannot drop a house from a temperature of like 80-something degrees to 71 or 69. I know that's bullshit because I live in Florida and that ain't how it works. So it can drop the temperature up to 10 degrees. It increases police vigilance by 40, I guess because it makes a lot of noise. I don't know why fans would automatically mean that you're doing something illegal, but who knows. It's a monthly cost of $50 to keep it going. I guess that's electric bill, and then $800 up front. If you're buying an $800 fan, you know what? It better cool the room that well. Supermart room lamp. So basically LED or not LED, fluorescent light bulbs to increase your plant's yield. This bumps it from 50 to 60. No temperature increase, police vigilance, and monthly cost increases, and they cost $500. I've been getting my botany on. I think we could level our product up by tweaking our lighting, humidity, and temperature. Can you explain? Can you explain how all that works? Better lighting affects the yield on each plant, but they can increase temperature. Soil medium affects the quality of the final product and how long it takes to grow. Fans and humidifiers let us control the temperature and the humidity. If we want to expand, we need to level up our game and stop doing all the busy work. I think it's time to hire some people to do the growing and selling. Well, alright, so buy new lighting for your room. Hang on, I gotta sell dickweed here. Dickweed, get your dickweed here. Alright, so got my dickweed. Alright, buddy, I appreciate it. If I'm still going to get back, I'll see you. If not, then have a good day. Lighting. Alright, we're going to bump up to the Supermart room lamp. Eat. We got our lighting increase. I think it's a good time to go ahead and expand the room a little bit. Grab another Supermart room lamp. And then we'll go ahead and set up a fan. Alright, so we place a small fan in the grow room. Set temperature in the family home grow room to 69 degrees Fahrenheit. 69, it's a sex thing. It's funny. Alright. You know what? We're going to continue to grow some white fire oak. White fire OG in simple soil. What is this? This is Super Lemon Haze. We'll switch that to White Fire OG. Switch this one to Super Lemon Haze. And now it should be a fairly symmetrical setup. Let's go ahead and plant our weed. Good quality. Alright, what's next? Hire an employee, assign them to 2 activities. So I kind of like the growing aspect on my own. So I think I'm going to hire somebody that will sell it for me. Now, I got a couple options here. So you see the 3 things that your employees can actually jump into. Growing, selling, and what basically amounts to espionage. I forget what they actually call it in the game. But it's like their interpersonal skill or something like that. 1 means that they have base level proficiency. None means that they are a complete noob. And probably not even worth the $250 you're paying them up front. But I'm just looking for somebody to sell. So I'm going to go with, you're cheaper, Gage Olson. You're going to be my new guy. Here you go. Here you go, man. You are now going to sell my weed. So now, I don't have to do anything because he's going to sell it for me. And while he's doing that, I'm going to focus on growing the weed. Holy, what just happened there? Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. What happened? It was like 117, apply to all, please. That's not good at all. I do not need to lose that. Yeah, okay, that was right. Thank you, Master Chief, for having a number that's easy to remember. God, look at those pretty red leaves. Colorful. Once again, thank you to everybody who's joined us and is hanging out today. My name is BigBuddyBjorn, and we are basically playing some Weedcraft Inc. I probably am going to go for a little longer on this and then switch to something else. But for now, we're just hanging out, having a good time. It's a chill stream for a chill day. I will be doing a variety of different things. Mostly it'll... Oh, hang on. Now, don't get the wrong idea. I'm no street thug, but I have friends that aren't as polite as I am. Now, they tend to visit anyone that doesn't show my business a little support. So, are you willing to support me in my business on this fine day? Huh! Get lost. Are you serious? You clearly spent too much time watching gangster movies, and not the good ones. Get out of my face. You're making a pretty large mistake. This is business, not personal. Let's not make it personal. Unfriendly competition strength increased. So that's going to do a number of different things. I knew what would happen, or I knew the general gist of what would happen as soon as I did it. And basically, they're going to now try to fuck with my business. They would have tried to fuck with my business anyway. They were just going to do it more now. But $12.50 was more than I was willing to put forward. Yeah, I know I've got $25,000. Jesus Christ, I can't talk. But that is not much in this game. It does not go very far. Anyway, back to what I was saying. I'm basically going to be a general variety streamer. Streaming various video games, different genres of video game. Also going to do some creative stuff. I'll be painting miniatures every now and then. I'll sometimes do a stream where I'm working on my D&D setting of Kadan that I've been working on for 3 years. Drawing maps, designing character concepts, classes, races, that kind of thing. But yeah, so that's basically what we're going to be doing here. Don't forget, if you like what you see and want to see more, you can go ahead and donkey punch that follow button. I heard you talking shit about your mom. Probably deserves it. But, yeah, doing that would let you join the buddies. We always love more buddies. Just look at how pretty that is. Damn. Almost too pretty to roll it up and smoke it. Employee assign them to 2 activities. So this is kind of where I usually hold up for a while, because if you go beyond this point is when you start getting cops involvement, and that's when the game really goes downhill fast, especially if you don't have a nice buffer of cash, which, like I said, I do not. So we're gonna do this quick mode. You know, it looks, yeah, with, oh, you know, did I ever actually set up to sell Whitefire OG? No, I didn't. I was like, why is this not selling? Turns out it's because I did not put it up for sale. Good job, me. I'm going to make that at a $10 cost. Make my babies grow. Fuck yeah, man, Stoner's Paradise. Gotta grow some weed. I think I recognize that username. That might be a Jacob, if I'm not mistaken. It's the last time we tolerate one of your employees' bullshit. My boys have been complaining again that our shit keeps missing. You'll pay for that, whether you like it or not. So she took the $12.50 from me anyway. Fuck you. Ding 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 gives, yeah! I don't usually get it right the first time. Glad I did that time around. Hey man, what's going on? Yeah, we're just, we're growing that dank. Oh, this guy. Yeah. You buying my dickweed. I got a type of weed here called Super Lemon Haze. It gets your dick hard. That's kind of the big thing I've been selling. Well, cool, man. Appreciate you hanging out. Feel free to hang out and BS with us. We're just, me and the buddies are just hanging out, having a good time. Growing some weed. Pretending like I know anything about weed at all. I don't. By the way, Jacob, I don't know if you're a follower, but if you hit the follow button, you'll join the buddies, and we always love a new buddy. Ah, yeah. Yeah, I figured you were probably a follower from the way old days. Back when I actually used to do this more frequently, I should say. Yeah, you're, I guess have you moved totally over to Mixer? Is that what's going on? I went to Mixer, but that platform gone to shit. Well, then why were you trying to tell me to go to Mixer if it went to shit? Right, but earlier you were wondering why I wasn't streaming on Mixer. But now you're telling me it's just shit platform anyway. I was asking because a lot of partners went. Oh, I got you. Well, I am neither an affiliate nor a partner, so it does not affect me either way. We really need to do something about the stereotype of a tracksuit dealer selling weed to some lowlifes. Classy folk has more money after all. My bet is on getting rid of all them bums in the neighborhood. You don't need them after all. Alright, well, I wasn't selling to the vagrants anyway, so that's all good. Inflated heads over there, which is why, not to mention ever since it started. Yeah, fair enough, man. Fair enough. Alright, I got my Super Lemon Dickweed. Which seems to... Yep, still number one. Oh, wait a minute. Is that mine? Is that mine or theirs? Ooh, I think that was theirs. Nope, that's mine. Mine's still epic quality. And that existed, how well that would sell. What, my Super Lemon Haze? It does exist. From what from what I've heard, I don't know if it's entirely true or not, but a lot of people that I've talked to that actually played well, it's not called the Dickweed, it's called Super Lemon Haze. But a lot of the base strains that are in the game, not the ones that you can create and hybridize, but a lot of the base strains are actual strains you can buy in a dispensary. Or out of a dispensary, but I don't condone... I want to say for the record that I do not condone illicit activities. This is just a video game. But yeah, they apparently they went and researched a bunch of different types of real weed and their effects and added them to the game. So, Super Lemon Haze is one of the base ones, and apparently it's real. I did know that it's on the 2020 ballot to legalize it here. Facebook has been very, very heavily letting me know about that. Still, I was surprised when they passed the medicinal marijuana law here. Like, really? In this conservative-ass town? Okay, so this, I have an opportunity to show you guys something that I was talking about before, and that is when your followers gain experience. I'm going to go ahead and promote Gage Olsen and show you how much of a prick he becomes once I do so. So, I'm going to hold this button here to upgrade him to Seller Level 2, and then just wait. Homies like you level up the game. I don't want to be the one dragging behind, so I got educated. Just watch a 15-minute video on marketing strategies. And I'm going to spread this sweet knowledge all over my fucking business. Keep your guard up. Okay. Whatever, lady. The quality of my weed's stomping you out of the area anyway, so I'm not worried about it. Well, if it does, our revenue will go up and a lot of people released on Mary Jane charges. Yeah, well, to be fair, Mary Jane charges are probably one of the dumbest charges I've ever seen. I'm going to try not to get political, but basically I do support weed. I don't smoke it personally. It makes me feel sick, and the smell is terrible. But I know it helps a lot of people. All right. So I heard you wanted to talk about the money. Just be honest. Yes, well, I consider you a decent person, and work is fine. You probably realize you're not paying me enough. So, do you have an offer to put on the table? Why, yes. I'm sure I do. I'm going to offer you an extra $100 on top of... $100, I guess that's like per... I don't know if that's per week or month, but I'm going to offer you an extra $100, and we'll see where it goes. Oh, come on. That's not what I meant when I said I wanted to talk about the money. See what I mean about them being assholes? Ungrateful fucks. Let's discuss this again. Let's get straight to business, then. I'll offer you another $100. That sounds quite good, actually. Thanks. Well, see, if you would just give me an indication of, like, a number that you're thinking, and then I could say yes, no, or here's a counteroffer, that would be a much better way to do this instead of me shooting blind in the dark. Goodbye. Glad we sorted this one out. Fuck you. Sell my weed. In capitalist America, we'd sell you. Alright, in an effort to move the story along and show you more of the game, I'm going to go ahead and go against my better judgment and, what was I going to say? Go against my better judgment and show you one of the things that can, or how this works. Haven't really, I'll tell you about that in just a minute, buddy. I'm going to go ahead and assign another dealer spot, and then assign this guy to that dealer spot. Bootstrapping is all well and good, but transitioning from the basement to the boardroom is trickier than it looks. So I've now leveled up with influence on both shady and decent influence. Gained $1,000. And so this starts where the police can actually start messing with you. New equipment available. This device gives you even more control over your grow room's conditions. Minus 75 police heat. $100 operating cost, $3,000 up front to buy this thing. Supermart HID, new lighting set available. Use it to alter your plant's yields and grow room conditions. 90 grams, which is awesome. Plus 4 temperature, not so great, but can be dealt with. And that's cumulative, by the way, so that's for each lamp you put up. If you put up 3 of these, you're going to get 12. 10 police vigilance, yeah, cool. Maui Wowie. Stavia. I still don't know what this part means. This has tropical flavor, gives you focus, giggliness, energy, and higher libido. Makes you want to fuck. So the other one gave you a hard dick. This one just makes you want to fuck. If we could combine those two, we would have true dickweed. And the police show up. How do I want to voice this guy? Open up! It's the police! Yes, officer? I know what's going on in there. You always have people coming in and leaving real quick, and it smells like someone ran over a skunk. Oh no, I love skunks. I wouldn't push my luck if I were you. In fact, I'd take some action if you catch my drift. Find a way to lower your profile unless you want to see a whole lot more of me. Hey, was that the cops? Yeah, I handled it. You handled it for now, but that visit makes me think that Commissioner Francis still haunts his town, even if he's in New York now. Who's Francis? Commissioner Francis? Yeah, he was the top cop in here in Flint. He had a giant stick up his ass about, quote, cleaning up this town. I was relieved when his, quote, exceptional results got him poached by New York City. But then they replaced him with Dennis Fernandez. I'm not sure which is worse. Okay. So, let's check out the perks. So this is the perk trees. There is networking, growing, selling, and researching. Researching off the bat is really good. Thermal isolation coating accelerates the growth of plants in winter. Basically, makes it grow faster in the winter months. Other end of the spectrum, hyperphotosynthesis coating enhances the ability to grow in the summer. So if you get both of these, it's basically an automatic growth spurt all year round. Always a good choice. Selling. These are not bad. Fast electric car. When you personally sell a batch of product, transactions are completed faster. Since I'm using a sales guy, that's not too much of a thing for me. Used washing machines lets you set up a laundry that will effectively decrease police vigilance. And I've not bought that one, but I might this time around. Growing. Alright, so Underground Training Secrets Edition 2. Plant training takes less time if you do it personally. Since I'm doing all the growing myself right now, that's a good option. I'm going to go ahead and get it. Golden Watering Can. Watering plants personally improves their quality. Same thing as the other one, just for watering. Also perfect for me since I'm doing all the growing myself. Networking. Veterans Donation. All police officers will have a higher relationship upon being introduced. So as soon as I introduce myself to that cop, he'll like me better, which can be good. I'm going to go ahead and grab that because I'm going to talk to him. I'm going to try and make him my friend rather than bribe or blackmail him this time around. So, that was expensive. Cheese it. Cheese it. It's the cops. I don't get that, but okay. Sorry about that. I muted my mic again to try and fight the squeaky chair. It's pissing me off. I'm going to have to WD-40 this thing later. So, police. Steve Polanski. I don't know anything about him other than that he is a neutral relationship, downcast motivation. He's pragmatic, which is good for me. And he's favorable of cannabis acceptance, so that's also good. Let's have a chat. Hey! Thank you for the host, buddy. Solus512, thank you for the host, sir. Did you want to talk? Ooh, you know what? I think I like that voice better. I'm going to try that. Want to talk? Let's talk about... You know what? Let's talk about family. You seem like a good family, man. You ever tried creating your family tree? Yeah. I did that just for the kicks. Never thought I had some Irish, Polish, and French blood. It was a really eye-opening experience. Alright, so family is very important to him and his relationship increased to neutral. Let's talk about family again. Do you want to maybe talk about your family? I can tell you something about mine. Well, this might not be a good answer, but for me, as famous director and his distant family. Alright, so I think that's a specific thing I can talk to him about. Yeah, famous relatives. Do you want to talk about... glad you bring that up. That's something I really enjoy talking about. And let's see if I can push this a little further because I want to get him friendly. Right, Johnny, it somehow reminds me of that. Info revealed his father worked in the citizens' militia in the communist Poland. Okay, then. Father from Poland. You have something more about... Interesting, Johnny, but did I ever tell you about Has family members in the Michigan mob. Ah, you're just spilling the beans here, aren't you, champ? Tell me about Michigan gangsters. This is something for a more private conversation. Oh, alright, well, shit. Let me just try general chatting. Oh, an old joke. How much does a skeleton weigh? A skeleton. Ah! Jesus Christ, dude. Alright, I'm pushing my luck. You won't believe it, but I finally nicked a ticket to that stand-up night. I've been missing my chance for years, but I finally got to see my favorite comedians live. I've been laughing my ass off all night. I bet on it. Friendly. Okay, sweet. Alright, so. I need to ask you a favor. Turn a blind eye on my activities. Help me as a friend. I don't want to abuse our relationship, but this time I really need your help. You're my friend and I'll help you as best I can, but remember, there are things I won't do, even for you. Hear me out. Here's what I need. Sure, I'll be happy to help. Great. So now, let's go in and I'll explain how this works. So this is the police vigilance on your area of activities. As long as this guy is the guy that's watching my properties, then now that he was turning a blind eye to my activities, this bar doesn't really matter. If it gets too high, she'll get involved and try to change some things. But for the most part, I'm pretty much good to go now for a little while. I don't have to buy the purifier because he's not going to come kick in my door since we're buddies. But unfortunately, I think I still have to buy the stupid thing because it's part of the quest. Yep, and I have to set up a front business. Damn. Alright, so I'll go ahead and do that. Just do it. Move this along. There's no reason to set this up because even if I get new customers, I won't have another room that I can turn into a seller's point. I can't put a dealer's corner there because there won't be any more spots. So I'll make a tea room. Well done, cheese it. It's the Geps. You knew you were playing with fire, and now you're risking a burn. But nothing ventured, nothing gained, right? $2,500. He's already my friend, so I'm not really worried about any trouble. Supermart pump. New equipment available to gives you more control over your grow room's conditions. So from what I understand, I've not actually bought this before, but it has a cooldown of 20 days, and what it does is it waters either all your plants or a number of them in a row. I'm really not sure. Supermart LEDs. New lighting set available, so 75 grams plus 2 heat, so it's better in that regard from the other one. Plus 3 vigilance, and they're a little expensive. Peat moss. New growing medium. So it decreases the humidity by 1. Not great overall, especially not worth a 10% drop in quality that I'm going to take from taking away the other growing medium that I'm currently using. Holy smokes, Valhalla's Rejects got a new strain. This stuff is... wow. You need this in your inventory. Okay, let's grow it. Not so fast. They're trucking it in from a high-security grow operation in California. No way we'll score some clones out here. Unless we do a little corporate espionage. We could try befriending them, or we could just steal it. What do you think? So it's funny. He says we could just steal it. You really can't just steal it. You have to blackmail him. But I'm going to say that I'm going to try and steal it from him. These guys sound like assholes. We're not going to get anything from them unless we steal it. So... I need a new employee. I need one that's good at some espionage. Let's go with Joshua Wells. He's cheap. He's already got a point in there, which means he's not going to harangue me about the money immediately. So, this is Big Bad John of the Valhalla's Rejects. I'm going to gather some info on him and see if I can dig up some dirt, get him to do what I want him to do. And that's just going to run. And it'll tell me up here whenever I find new stuff out. Oh no, I've been neglecting my babies. Grow, babies, grow. I'm out of weed. I'm not selling any weed right now. You, get out of here. I don't need you anymore. I only needed you for the quest. White Fog OG. Simple Soil. Bye. Let's change our lights, get more out of this. So that's 90 grams, 75 grams. Yeah, we'll do the LEDs. The increase in temperature would cause too much of a drop on quality. Turns out it really don't matter if you own a hipster dispensary or sell stuff in your garage. The client wants to feel nice, so we pimped our hole a little. Come and see. I even bought some scented candles. That sounds like you opened a brothel when you say pimped your hole and bought scented candles. I'm sorry, it just does. That was a poor choice of words on the part of her. There will be no hole pimping here. Alright, so wears the same underwear for 2 days or more. Ew. Has a large collection of sex toys. Hey, finger guns. Once accidentally ran over a cat. Wants to become a streamer specializing in business sim games. Too real. When your game gets self-aware. Is interested in politics. These two seem related. So basically what we're trying to do is we're trying to figure out what his dirt is. What he's done that's been really bad in the past. So these two seem similar. I'm going to see if I'm going to pay the $4,000 for an investigation and see if either one of these is actually part of what his dirt is that's hidden. So the underwear was not, but large collection of sex toys is part of his dirt. Now, none of these other ones... well, maybe. Hang on. That might have something to do with it. If I know the internet, which I do. Okay. So I now have 2 of the 3 pieces of his dirt. Now we gotta dig up the rest of it and see if we can find what the matching piece is. Once I find out what his dirt is, I can use it to blackmail him to give me the strain of weed. You can also use blackmail to tell them to be your friend, close up shop in that particular area that you're trying to blackmail them out of. There's a lot of things you can do with blackmail. See what other dirt we got here. Interested in politics, dealt weed in high school, interested in business. I don't think either one of these are going to have to do with sex toys and streaming, so we're going to leave that alone. See if we can gather some more dirt. In the meantime, we're just going to continue to grow weed and see if we can get some sales going, because, my God, we are hemorrhaging money. Is embarrassed when people recognize him in public. Family is very important. I have a hunch. I was right! Okay, so I've not actually done... I have played this scenario before, but I've not actually gone this deep into it yet. So I did not know that was going to be right, but that's hilarious. His dirt is that he's a freak show, performs live sex cam shows on the internet. There are many videos floating around the internet of him in various vegetables. Hey man, do your thing. Don't be ashamed of it. Let your freak flag fly. Alright, so now that I have that, though, I can talk to him and see what we can do this. Tough guy voice. Alright, well, what sort of deal do you have? Let me introduce myself. Hey, I hope you don't mind some healthy competition on the market, seeing as we'll be rivals now. Listen, kid, this is my territory. You try to poach my customers, it'll be the last mistake you ever make. See, the thing about it is, I need you to give me one of your strains. And if you don't, I'm gonna blackmail you. If you don't help me, everyone will learn about that thing you were trying to hide. Wait, what thing? Hear me out. Oh, don't play dumb. You're gonna help me, or I'll make sure everyone learns your little secret. Wait, okay, keep it down. I'll do anything, just don't tell anyone. That's what I thought. Good for you. So, he's now hostile, which means that if I try and sell or do anything on his territory, he's gonna fuck with me. But he gave me seeds for Sunset Bliss. That's very green. Sunset Bliss. However, beyond being green, not very useful. I don't know why this would be such a great... I don't know why this would be such a great strain. Because all it has going for it is that it's tropical and it causes carefreeness. I'm gonna look in the strain library and see if anybody even... Oh, hey. 20 grand, damn! Well, that escalated quickly. A sticky, icky situation. Competition is gas in a young entrepreneur's tank, but if you're not careful, it's attached to a lit rag. You dealt with these freaks, but are you ready for the big time? Lucky Schmuck. 20 grand. Good lord. Small room humidifier. Okay, so in the other playthrough where you have all the other stuff unlocked, I've actually worked with this before. It gives you a 10% humidity that you can adjust up or down. 20 police vigilance and costs $1,000. Also worked with these. These are great. I'm definitely going to buy the upgrade so that I can go ahead and get these. DIY Hydro System, not fantastic. It does grow faster, but it takes a 15% drop in quality and a 1% bump in humidity. I'm not really big on that, personally. Whoa! Damn, that is patriotic as fuck! Why is that called Space Queen? That should be called Murica. Jesus Christ. Space Queen. It has vanilla flavor, anti-fatigue, creativity, euphoria, enhanced taste, and quality bonus of +5. But it's 10 grand! I might buy that. Let me see who would like that. Shit. Nice work so far. Now it's time to kick things into high gear. If we can dominate Cleveland's overall weed market, we'll have enough money to expand to another city. Hopefully someplace we can operate in a little easier than the sweatbox. Okay, let's move. Okay, let's move. Alright then. So generate $18,000 in total income from sales within 3 consecutive months. Okay. Yeah, we'll see if we can do that. Who would buy this? Artists. That's really about it. That's not super useful. Okay, tell you what, give me just a hot second, guys. I'm gonna run to the restroom real quick. I'll be back in like 30 seconds because it's right behind me. So yeah, I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. So, it looks like artists are going to be the only one that buy it, but they've got a 3-star rating on it, which means that their base rating is 3 stars, so they would buy it pretty heavily. The question then becomes, though, are there any artists in Flint to sell to? Because if there's not, then there's no point in buying it. Especially not at 10,000 big ones. Oh, hello. These other guys that run a business around here approached me. They actually proposed that I switch jobs, and their offer was pretty good. Do you have anything that might convince me to stay? Great, we're at this, are we? And he wants a lot. I'll offer you 1,900. I hope this will show you how much I value your work. Alright, this will do. My doubts are gone for now. Great, get the fuck out of my face. Alright, so... let's go ahead and harvest these. Nice. So, let's see if we can find some artists. Vagrants, thugs, PTSD patients, metalheads, regular Joes, PTSD patients. Man, I gotta get a medical license at some point. PTSD patients. From the other scenario that I played, where you can start out selling legally, they generate a lot of money. Mostly because I understand they need the weed to cope with what they're dealing with. Tourists. Oh, artists. Perfect. Okay. So there's only one of them there, though. Oh, wow. They would even buy my White Fire OG. So if I did both if I did White Fire OG and Space Queen, I could just sell directly to them the entire time. The question is, could I sell enough to make it outweigh my bills? You know what? We're going to give it a shot. I've never bought Space Queen. It looks awesome. I really want to give it a go. Big upfront investment. Holy hell. And I'm going to have to play with it for a little while, too, to get the numbers right. Tell you what, I'm actually going to leave this operation going. I'm going to get a... Lydia, there you go. Yeah, you can be my grower in here. You just work on growing that. I'm gonna buy a grow room here. No, I'm gonna get 2. So I want to upgrade this to from a basic grow to a improved grow. That is that's a tiki mess with a Rastafarian hat and 2 cross dildos. What the fuck? That's... wow. Okay, anyway. DIY CFLs. Ooh, it is warm in here. Let's fix that. I'm gonna just put it at the lowest I can go, because I'm going to have to play with it to see if I can grow some better weed. So we're going to try making some Space Queen, and we're going to do simple soil because it is the quality bump. Save this plant setup, just drag and drop. That is so useful I can't even begin to tell you. Alright, so the benefit of having a side grow room where you can experiment is as follows. I can now go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and massively increase or decrease the amount of time needed to get that research going. Oh, right, I forgot. I still have, I have points to spend. Anything worth getting is the question, though. Monsanto's secret ingredient. Sorry, Moonsanto's secret ingredient. Dear, wrong temperature and humidity impact on plants has decreased. That's not bad, but it's 4,000. Pimp's code. Unemployed addicts and vagrants have their price threshold increased by $1. Not worth. Dark web pod. Grants access to the dark web pod, a new medium with 0 police vigilance, but a minus 5% quality reduction, and a 3% bump in humidity. Hey, thanks, man. Yeah, this is the new rig that I built a couple months back. I'd been working on it for 2 years, and then finally finished it right before that whole fiasco with with my job happened. So yeah, I have a great computer, but it was not the best time. Oh yeah, I definitely had considered going Ryzen, and honestly, if I was still building it, and I had known of my issue that was going to arise, I probably would have done that because it would have left me more in my pocket. But a learning lesson. I now have a good computer and don't have to upgrade for a while, so that's nice. Quality of 6, quality of 7, quality of 6, 6, 5. So what are you? You're at 2. I'm going to leave you there. Put you at 6, you at 7, 8, and you at 9. Actually, we'll put you at 10 just to cover the spread. Drop, 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 drop. Okay, so the answer is 2. Not 3, 2. Apply to all. Yes. I will say I love the ray tracing. Games. They did bring the RTX to the 10 series cards with the last update. Yeah, I know, man. It's been pretty nice. So now we need to drop the potassium to its various levels and test out which one of those is going to be good. Yeah, yeah. I bet. 7, 7, 8, 7, 7, 8. So 3 is the magic number. All right, now for the final number. I have not, man. New games are not really on my radar as far as things that I can buy right now, for obvious reasons that we've discussed. But soon, probably. The only reason that I have this game that just came out is because I had a bunch of Steam credit. So, and I can't buy Anthem with Steam credit. Yeah, me too. I should hear something from 2 good prospects this coming week, so hopefully one of them says yes. Alright, time to play with potassium. Yeah, I saw that, and I put in one. I haven't heard from it, though. Eight, 9, 8. Alright, so is it... Hey, I appreciate that, buddy. So is 233 really it? That's... Well, alright, well, whatever. I guess now we can play with the temperature. Sorry to hear that, buddy. 69. Okay, 69 raises it to 10. 70, 11. 10. Alright, so 70 is the number. Got some good quality here. Oh yeah, I've felt that before, my dude. It is not fun. Now that we got our conditions dialed in, I'm just going to start mass producing this stuff. Let's get another brewery, man. That blows, my man. I would not want that either. But I guess that's why they call it pepper spray. It's not meant to be fun. Uh-oh. I might have jumped the gun a little bit there with that purchase. We need to sell more weed and fast. Yeah, I bet. Let's wash pepper spray off. Hey, my balls are on fire. Why in the world would that be a good thing? I would yeah, if it were me, I would take that advice. God, this patriotic weed is just American as fuck. See, this is why I know the strains are real in most cases in this game, or at least in a lot of cases, but I have a feeling that the coloring of the plants themselves is exaggerated. I seriously doubt there's a weed plant called Space Queen, called Space Queen, that has bloody looking leaves and bright blue bud on top. Because if so, that's awesome, but at the same time, it's like, I don't think so. Oh, absolutely, that'd be really funny to me. Going through tough times? Yeah, as a matter of fact, I am. I need a loan. 10,000 at 8% interest rate. That, I mean, it could be worse, but that's a pretty high interest rate. This guy must have credit as bad as mine. Alright, so I've got about a kilo, or a little over a kilo of Space Queen. Yeah, I've seen worse though, believe me, I have. Lydia,
Hey,
what are
guys,
you doing?
It's a new buddy.
You got a new buddy? Gray 003, hey man, welcome to the buddies. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you're enjoying your stay. All right, we gotta get this going here. We need more weed and fast. I'm about to be in a world of hurt. Greatly appreciate that, man. Like I said, welcome to the buddies. We're gonna be going strong. I've got a pretty solid schedule that I think I'm gonna be able to stick to, at least for now. It may have to alter it if job prospects work out differently. But yeah, man, come hang out more. We'll be around. You have progressed quite well. Thanks, man. Yeah, we're doing pretty good. Unfortunately, Lydia keeps fucking up my plants, so now I can't sell as good quality stuff, and it's causing me to be almost bankrupt. God, Lydia, get your shit together, man. Do you still have my stream team? Yes, I still do have my stream team. At least if I think we're talking about the same thing. So my stream team consists of myself, Corndog, and a few others that we do our extra live stream together. Which if you look at the charities down below. Oh, hang on. Hey, how are you doing? Can I have a few minutes of your time? Absolutely. Sure, what can I do for you? I'm currently conducting a poll about our department. Do you agree that the police here are doing their best to keep all citizens safe from harm and the illegal marijuana? Yeah, man, sure. Why not? Well, let me note that, and I have one more question for you. Would you consider granting a one-time fund for the Police Veterans Foundation? The payment is $5, and you even get a participation sticker. You know what, man? We're buddies. You're turning a blind eye to what I'm doing here. How about $650 for your fund? I'm happy to support the police force. Make good use of this money. This is so generous. Thank you very much, sir. Support of common citizens like you makes me want to fulfill my duties with all the more effort. Yeah, you do you, buddy. Hey, man, thanks. Appreciate that. But yeah, so stream team, back to what we were talking about. Extra Life is something that I do a lot. I've done it for 6 years now, and we'll continue to do it for the foreseeable future. But I'm doing it on a much more consistent basis now, as opposed to just the one-day thing. So how it works is any donations received by this channel, be it in the form of cash, bits, when I finally do unlock bits, subscriber fees, all that kind of stuff. Any of that, 50% of it is going to go to one of the charities I list below, which right now is just the Trevor Project, and then also my extra live stream, which benefits Wolfson Children's Hospital. And at the end of every month, I will be posting to my Twitter the total numbers, and then the donations that are sent to those charities, and then the receipts from those to show that the donations actually went through. On top of that, 40% of total donations are going to be used to manage things like stream setup. Like I said, I'm getting a different webcam, so that kind of thing. Maybe buying a green screen, stuff like that, and then the last 10% goes into an emergency rainy day fund that I'm setting up for in case I have a medical emergency or something like that. All right, Lydia, I've bailed you out here, so let's see if we can actually get some sales going so I can expand. But yeah, so that's the quote-unquote, it's not really a business model, but it is the, I guess for lack of a better word, business model of the stream that I'm going for. I care a lot about the 2 charities that I've picked so far, and I plan to add more over time. If you guys know any charities that you think are really great people and do great work, by all means, drop it in my suggestion box down below, and let me know, because I'm definitely looking out for reputable charities to add to the group. Alright, so we're going to rent space for 10 grand? Really? Fuck me. Well, I need a dealer's corner, so here's the deal. We're gonna sell my Space Queen, and it's liked by you. What's your price threshold? 19 bucks. Yeah, I'll sell it at 19 bucks. Why not? All right, Lydia, I'm going out on a limb here. I'm trusting you a lot, but I'm gonna let you run. You know what? Actually, if I'm gonna let you run both, I probably should go ahead and upgrade you so you grow better. But here comes the "you better pay me more" conversation that I hate having. Like any employer, I want to keep my money. You can go here and make sure you're selling my product. Who buys here, by the way? By the way, anybody that is just now joining us, hey, my name is I lost my name for a second. My name is BigBuddyBjorn. I am a variety streamer getting back into the streaming game. I appreciate you hanging out with us, and I hope you have a good time. If you like what you see, feel free to smack that follow button. It's not going to bite you, I promise. And we're going to have a good old time. So we got thugs, vagrants, and PTSD patients. I can't sell to them as much as I want to, because I need a license, and I can't buy it yet because it's locked. Which is stupid. Well, my only real choices are thugs and vagrants, and neither one of them are going to buy the stuff that I've got. So I honestly don't even need a dealer's corner there. Let's just drop that. We'll turn that into a pure growing facility. And we'll take you. Alright, so I already took you out of there. Sell my products faster, damn it. You know what? I got something you can do. Where is she? Giselle. Alright, so Joshua, do me a favor. Dig up dirt on Giselle, because you know what? Oh, wait, did I just assign you to dig up dirt on yourself? I think I just did. That's dumb. Let's try that again. Joshua, dig up dirt on Giselle for me, please, so that I can tell her to get the fuck off my property. Hippity-hoppity, get the fuck off my property. Lydia, please, for the love of God, grow my weed right and grow it quickly so I can sell it. I'm gonna go in here and keep growing more Space Queen. Hippity-hoppity, get the fuck off my property. Here's the conversation I knew was coming. Hi, Lydia. So I heard you want to talk about the money. Just be honest. Well, I consider you a decent person, and work is fine. You probably realize you're not paying me enough. Like, oh my god. Let's get straight to business then. LOL, OMG. Here's $450. That sounds quite good, actually. Thanks. Like, oh my god. Fuck out of my face. Glad we started this one out. I'm gonna tweet about this later. I don't even feel bad about doing that, boys. Wait, what happened? You need to do something about it, Johnny. These thugs from Furious Angels are lurking around, making all sorts of gestures. If you make me feel unsafe, someday you might feel this way, you know. Legend minus 15. What? We're gonna have to deal with Giselle. She's causing problems, man. Joshua, give me some dirt so I can tell her to fuck off. What's going on, guys? How are y'all doing this good Sunday afternoon? Anybody else excited for the Game of Thrones premiere tonight? Sorry, but I won't tolerate this anymore. You neglect your own people and I have a family to feed. I need to move on. Alright, well, fuck you too then. I'll hire another flunky to sell my weed. Like this guy, 250 bucks and he's already got a point in sales. You're going to be great. Welcome to the company. Get to work. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is why I'd be a terrible boss. Temporary vigilance moderately increased. Okay. Joshua, what kind of dirt have you got on her? Because I'm really ready to get her out of here. Enjoys Chinese food, preferred stevia to indica. I don't know what that means! Somebody, anybody, does anybody understand weed that can tell me what this means? Oh, it's pissing me off. Now, I didn't even know that it was a thing that could come up in this. Is interested in business, unhappy with her current relationship. Cheating scandal, maybe? Let's see. Oh, I think we got a cheating scandal, guys. Joshua, come on, man. Get to work. Mate, I don't mean to worry you, but your name pops up on reports too much lately. You've got too many people snooping around your place. Do something about it or the guys at the station will add your address to the patrol routine. Well, I wouldn't want that. But I'm going to do what I do in real life, or have done over the past years, and ignore the problem and hope it goes away. Solus, I actually have that webcam. I'm going for one of the Big Daddy models though, because they're pretty cheap now. Well, cheaper than they used to be. Connoisseur of food. I have a feeling that's not going to be related to your relationship problems. I don't remember the model off the top of my head. I'll get up with you later though. It's in my Amazon cart. I just don't have that up right now. It's one of the models that lets you do the chroma filtering and all that good stuff, so you can actually have a green screen and that kind of thing. The rectangular one, it's got the speaker or the microphone receivers on the side. Sorry, I know that's like super duper descriptive and all, but that's all I got right now. No. It's a Logitech cam. 2-hour compilation of kitten videos to sell on DVD. Does she not know that the internet is free for the most part, as far as like videos goes? Because you can just post that online for, free, and people will look at it there over buying a video. DVDs are going the way of the dodo, man. Competition strength increase. That's fine. I'm going to blackmail you out of my area pretty soon. I know he lives alone in a small apartment. Stop telling me. I've already found out what his dirt is. Smoked pot in college. I don't think any of these have to do with the fact that she's unhappy with her current relationship. Can we please focus on that? Oh, shit. Hello, I dropped by to officially inform you that the police officers in this city won't be taking your shit anymore. I've had a talk with my people, and they won't be taking any more handouts. I believe we'll be seeing each other again soon. So until then, I hope not anytime too soon. Yes, I know that was a terrible old lady voice, but I got nothing on that one. Unless you want old Granny Two-Shoes that is just so old and oh, where's my grandson? She didn't seem like that kind of person. And yes, I know that one was also bad. I embrace my bad voices as much as my good ones. I can do a little bit of a Hispanic voice, but not really. Like, some police have been looking around, they came over and asked me a few things. Shit, really? What'd they say? They were just asking questions, nothing related to our business, but it was weird, felt off. Go on. I'd rather not talk to no police if I don't have to, just so you know. Okay. Motivation downcast. I hope this won't happen again. Old slug lady from Monsters, Inc. I don't think I can pull that voice off. Wow, have I really been going for 2.5 hours? Jesus. Just to give you a heads up, guys, I'm probably only going to be going for about another half an hour or so. Tonight is the premiere of Game of Thrones, and I fully intend to go and watch that with my friend. But that's my typical stream time that I've set up for Sundays is 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So you can expect to see that in that time frame. My Saturday stream days are going to be have to be somewhat altered. I left my old stream times up for that, but I'm running a few games, one of which Dusk Gem 85 is part of, so he knows all about that. I'm running one of my D&D games that night, so I will not be available to stream at the times that I have posted. I will go in and change that at some point this evening. And then, as of right now, the weekday stream days are good to go while I am in between jobs. So those are fine for now, but may be altered once I regain employment. Well, the good news is I'm finally not fearing the black or fearing the red anymore. We're in the black pretty well. So I guess Lydia finally got her shit together. Unfortunately, the cops are starting to become a problem. So I probably should do something about that. What's damn? What happened, Solus? Yeah, I believe it. There are some expensive cameras, man. I don't know who would want to stream in 4K. I'm far too ugly to stream in 4K. I don't need anybody seeing that. Yeah, I think the one that I'm looking at is like 80 bucks. Finish gathering info on Giselle. Let's see if we can kick her out. Has a partner who's madly in love with her and maliciously clears her call history. Guys, I think we have a winner. You're cheating on your lover, aren't you? Yes! Cheating scandal, I called it! Is having an affair with a coworker and her partner is completely in the dark about it. Hey, so remember when you stole my money, threatened my employees until they quit, and have generally been a vicious bitch to me? Damn it, this better not be about that problem again. Shut down your business, or else. If you don't help me, everyone will learn about that thing you were trying to hide. Wait, what thing? Oh, don't play dumb. You're going to help me or I'm making sure everyone learns your little secret. Wait, keep it down. I'll do anything. Just don't tell anyone. Good for you. So that's another thing that's kind of off about this game. A lot of the dialogue is recycled. And I mean, I get it. The game hasn't been out very long, so it's understandable. But I'm really hoping that they add more dialogue because the recycling of it just kind of makes it boring. But so she has now been kicked completely out of the marketplace. So if I look at competition, we're closed. Get fucked. You can't see it right now, but I'm double middle fingering that bitch. Get away. I hate you. You're fine, because I don't really care about you too much. You don't do much for me. Alright, so... Look at you, bozo, walking into my territory like, what the hell? Where am I selling weed that you're still active? I just kicked you out of my property. You're closed. I'm not selling weed on anywhere that you are. Fuck off. That was weird. That might be a glitch. Oh shit, right. Let's stop selling my Whitefire OG here, please. Because... Where is it? Yeah, stop selling Whitefire OG to the vagrants because I got these guys. They'll pay way more for it. Hey, Stevie boy, how you doing? Let's talk. Let's talk about Father from Poland. You sparked some nice memories. Good, friendly. So, now that I've gotten you to do it, or gotten you to exactly the point I need you to, turn the blind on my activities, please. Thank God. All right. So, despite what the chief said, he is going to turn the blind eye on my my activities. That's good. Let's talk to this guy. Horace Sullivan. I need a name. I need a voice for you. You know what? We're gonna go with a New Yorker. Actually, that's from Boston. Yeah, we'll go with Boston. Hey, what can I do for you? Oh! Let me introduce myself. Nice to meet you. Such a fine person. How have you been, officer? Cut the crap and listen. This is my neighborhood. The folks here are decent. I take care of them. If you cause them any harm, here, I'll be becoming your worst nightmare. Understood? Yeah, I got it, man. Let's chat. What would you change about your job if you could, officer? I don't want to sound like a diva, but I could use more fashionable uniform. Okay, understandable. The police force claims that it gathers the best individuals to protect and save the citizens. I'd like to see that become a reality. I totally understand that, sir. Tell me about... You strike me as a business guy. It's really hard to say as the market is still developing and just about anything could happen. So I guess right. What do you know about the marijuana stocks in the market? Look at me. Do I look like a Wall Street investor? Okay, maybe I wasn't right. Maybe education? How do you think legislation will impact the minors? Well, new study says that legalization actually reduced the amount of students smoking pot. Wow, what the fuck was that? I think the fact that we hold nationwide debates is destigmatizing cannabis and producing a more informed and conscious society that is able to make a more educated decision. Education is important to him. Nice. All right, I got him. I'm in. I got a hook. Interesting, Johnny, but did I ever tell you about... Used to study law. Let's talk about law studies. Alright, so he's friendly. I might be able to get him to turn a blind eye. Ha! I absolutely love this, my friend. Alright, so... I need to ask you a favor. Turn a blind eye on my activities. Help me as a friend. Hear me out. I'm sorry, you're my friend, but you're crossing the line here. Well, shit. Alright, so I'm gonna have to wait on that one for a little while. Well, where my main operation is at, the vigilance is pretty low. And I'm going to continue to drop it, so that should help. Once again, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. It's been a lot of fun. I've enjoyed your company, chatting with you all. We're going to keep it going right up into the end here in about 25 minutes or so. But, yeah, be sure to come visit me again. And thank you to all my new followers. I did not expect anywhere near the number that I got today. That's awesome. Thank you so much. Welcome to the buddies. I am BigBuddyBjorn, and you are all my new buddies. I love you. I'm just waiting for somebody to tell me they're not my buddy friend. I'm not your friend, guy. I'm not your guy, buddy. Aha, so you are my buddy. Can we talk about how pretty these weed plants are? We have Furious Angels, don't give it. Listen, this has got to be a glitch. Oh, they're leaving the city. Oh, shit. That's not good. So where are you going, though? That's what's important to me. Did they just move back into the marketplace? No. Okay, good. Furious Angels are back in the city under a new leader, but it doesn't look like they're operating anywhere. So, alright, that's fine. I can live with that. What do I need to do? 18,000 total income from sales within 3 consecutive months. Should probably set up a front business here just to keep the general heat down. Party people. Party people smoke. Space Queen. Ooh, you know what? I might put that over here so I can... Let's put in a laundromat locker. Nope, that's expensive as fuck. Never mind. Hot dog booth. Perfect. Nobody will ever know. Give me just a second here, guys. Okay, cool. We got a lot of Space Queen. That's not selling. You know what? I'm going to drop the price on it because I wanted to sell in much larger quantities. Yeah, see, I'm in third place on that. Let's drop the quality to get me to number 1. I'll sell larger batches of it. Yeah, I'm selling it at a lower cost, but overall, I think it should increase my sales. Waka 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 waka. Such a weird noise. $12,000 to put a new grow room in. Good grief. Hey, welcome to anybody just joining us. I see we got a few new faces in there. How's it going? My name is BigBuddyBjorn, and we are streaming some Weedcraft Inc. today. Trying to make money off that. Dank! I know nothing about weed. I'm sorry in advance. If you like what you see, feel free to stick around. If not, no hard feelings. But if you do, feel free to smack that follow button. It talks shit about your mother. You should donkey punch it in the face. It deserves it. It really does. That'll put you in with the buddies, and we'd love to have you. Okay, so I definitely think that dropping the price of my Space Queen was a fantastic idea. The creative guys are buying it like it's going out of style. Temporary vision. Yeah, I know, man. Alright, I should probably put it in a front business or something. I can't afford to. Great. How much would it cost to do that? Yeah, I got you, Officer Horse. Hang on a second. Let me back up here. 20,000, but it would put in somebody else that would buy my Space Queen. I can't put a taxi service there, which sucks, because that would have put the party people there. Pay off my debt. That'll help me raise some more cash quicker, because I won't be paying the bank any money. Fuck you, bankers! Oh, yeah. Alright, so Space Queen we're doing great on. Whitefire OG and Super Lemon Haze, though, we are just burning out on really fast. I think I might stop producing Whitefire OG. It's just not selling as well. And Super Lemon Haze is always in demand by the jocks. I mean, don't get me wrong, I understand why. They want that dickweed. Greetings, Mr. John Woodson. I have an offer for you can't refuse. It's commonly known that your recent endeavors aren't making you any friends on the police force. But you see, I consider myself a specialist in helping people get along. Well, thank you, Mr. Godfather. Tell me more. Yes, I'm listening. The police officers would be reminded that you are an important entrepreneur and deserve their respect. Okay, that's a harder voice than I thought it was. And I'm good at making sure people give respect. What about the chief? Even my influence is limited. You want the chief's respect, you're gonna have to earn that yourself. You came to me on the day of my daughter's wedding. I love that movie. Here's $800. Make the cops like me. Mr. John Woodson, it's good doing business with you. You should notice the men and women in blue treating you with a bit more dignity from now on. I'm gonna make them an offer they can't refuse. I'm gonna make you an offer you can't refuse. You come to me on the day of my daughter's wedding and ask this favor of me, but you don't show respect. Oh, not you again. Didn't I run you out of town by exposing your little fucking porno show? Get lost. You know what? In fact, I'm not making a pretty large mistake. You want to know why? Here's what we're gonna do about this. I'm gonna make you an offer you can't refuse. Big Bad John, here's how we're gonna deal with this. Shut down your business at the Bronze Leaves Hotel, or else. Oh. I didn't know blackmail could fail.
Hey guys, it's a new buddy.
Hey, we got a new buddy! Hey, buddy! Who'd we get? Foxy3, welcome to the buddies! Thank you and enjoy your stay. I hope you, I'm glad you liked it enough to hang around. Going national. With the first big milestone behind you, it's clear that you are part of something big. Just don't go buying yourself a black turtleneck and a shitty attitude just yet. The shitty attitude part got me. 25,000 big ones. Sneed, CO2 bag, new equipment available. This device gives you even more control over your grow room's conditions. 5% bump in... oh, that's not quality, that's a 5% bump in productivity, or in the amount you get. With a 30-day cooldown, no police bump, $300 maintenance fee, and $3,000. No, that's not terrible. What else we got? Haze! It's not super lemon, it's just haze! Excuse me. And it's spicy. It's a spicy meme. Alright, so it's spicy, it gives anti-fatigue, it makes you happy, and it gives you energy. That's pretty cool. Is there a market for it? Oh, hell. Whoa, that's pretty. Okay. True OG is a hybrid. It's spicy, it makes you focused, it uplifts your spirits, it gives you a relaxed body, a peaceful sleep, and profound Marxist thoughts. In communist Russia, true OG smoke you. 12 grand. Alright, let's see if there's a... Oh, hang on. The town is ours. Now it's time to expand. I've narrowed our options down to Fargo, North Dakota, and Boulder, Colorado. Fargo, North Dakota, and Boulder, Colorado. Both places have legalized medical weed, but only Boulder has legalized it recreationally. Fargo has more overhead, but it's dependable. Boulder could net us more dough, but we'll have more competition. What do you think? Boulder? Give me a rundown on Boulder. Boulder's a pretty cool place. Weed is legal for recreational use there, so we could probably be completely above board if we wanted to. There's still a black market there, but it's changing quickly due to the laws. Alright, what do you think? What about Fargo? Give me a rundown on Fargo. Fargo's an interesting spot. Weed is legal medically there, which means we could not only set up a legit business, but we'd be incentivized to develop more medicinal products. Plus, we could still dabble in the recreational black market. What do you think? Huh. I've never actually gotten this far, so I do need to think about that. Either way, if I remember correctly from my other scenario playthrough of the one that's in Denver, Colorado, even though it's legal for recreational use, you still have to buy a license either way. So either one would net me... Hey, Corn Dog's back. Welcome back, buddy. Dude, you got to see this weed I got. Yeah, I'm thinking Fargo too, because if I get the medical license, I'm wondering if that'll unlock it here so I can start selling to the PTSD patients. Because there's a big market for it, and that might be good. We're going to go... Oh, wait, I already got to run down to Fargo. I'm choosing... Let's go to Fargo. Party place. Alright. Holy shit, it's cold. I set up a dark web page to let people get in touch with us anonymously. I wanted to get a better feel for the city's clientele and anonymity. Dude, can you even spell clientele, like, actually? Buddy, if there was a weed that could make us less fat, I'd be buying that like freaking penny stocks. Hang on. Let them be honest with us. Most of them are on the level, but some might ask us to do some shady stuff. If we're going to risk our rep, we need to be sure the payoff is worth it. Any suggestions? What do you think? I'll go with whatever you choose. We should commit all the way one way or the other. If we stay ethical, we'll probably learn more about patients and medical conditions. If we go shadier, we'll get to know more about the stoner underbelly. If it's too stressful to choose, by playing both sides, we'll learn the basics of both, but we won't get the benefits of going all in. Okay. So, hey, Jonah, look at this. It is the most American as fuck weed plant I've ever seen. Let's go back to Flint and I'll show you where I'm growing it. Look at these American babies. I mean, that is just patriotic. Give it a salute. Yeah, we gained a couple of new strains while you were gone. We got a shitty one, Sunset Bliss. It's only tropical and it makes you carefree. That's about it. We got Space Queen, which does a lot of shit. It looks like... Yeah, you're not wrong. We also discovered... So we already have Super Lemon Haze, but there's just straight up Haze, which is a spicy weed. It gives you anti-fatigue, happiness, and energy. There is the True OG, one of the most popular strains, providing one-of-a-kind old-school aroma and earthy taste with citrus undertones. Is there to help you relax on a mellow, lasting trip. All-time favorite for indica lovers. I still don't know what the fuck indica means, or stevia, or either one of them. Spicy, focus, uplifting, relaxed body, peaceful sleep, and Marxist thoughts. And then, oh no, so that was all the ones we got while you were gone. Right, but like... Alright. I guess I don't understand the difference between the two. I realize they're strains you grow, I just don't understand the difference. Alright, so... Can I buy a medical... Nope, I still cannot buy a medical license. Why not? OG in need. Yo, man. Oh, wait. Yo, man, I need your help. Listen, I want to support them brothers in the countryside, if you know what I mean. Don't want to interfere with your territories, ain't? So what it gonna be? Can we stuck a deal for some sweet old kush? That is... I'm gonna have to work on my fucking Rastafarian accent, but... He wants 750 grams of reggae. I don't grow reggae, so... Let's see what else we got. Killer weed! It's Adam 3 and I'm hosting a private smoke sesh this weekend, and we've had lots of requests about your stuff recently. We're hoping you have one of the VIP gift bag sponsors. If you're interested, let's make it happen. What? $23,000 for 975 grams of Space Queen? You know what? I'm down. Most relaxing, nucleus, nausea, and acute. Oh, alright, cool. Did not know. So, I need to get weed to Fargo. How do I do that? Can't complete that here because I'm not there. Oh, cool. Okay. Well, the more you know. Hey, you. What was your name? Joshua Wells. Alright. Let's increase your interpersonal skills and somehow make you smuggle weed, because I know that's something I can do. I just don't know how. Oh, smuggling. Right there. Boom. Let's do you. And then we're going to take 500 grams of... we need more than that. Okay. I will spring for a less risky car. Risk 5% for 600 bucks. Oh, you can only carry 500 though. RIP. Alright, so let's take 1,500 grams of Space Queen to Fargo. Good luck, my dude. Come on, Mr. Wells. Hey, I moved the product just as you asked. There was no problems this time. Nice! So now, if I go back to Fargo... We're getting into it now, boys. I can deliver that dank. Thanks, man. Much appreciated. These gift bags are going to be bursting. $23,500. Big dealer status. Big nuts. What do we get? Anything cool? Godfather's Signet lets you meet potential new employees with low integrity. Reveals 2 pieces of info about other character during an intro. Oh, okay, that's useful. Pinkerton Halloween kit. Your employees are much better at gathering info on me. That's also useful. And now that I've got some money to spend, optimize dashboard. You can improve one more person. Gardener's Guild certificate. Grow. Find employee. Oh, hey, cool. All right, so I need this first, and then better growers. Police officers are easier to bribe, also good, but I'm not in the bribing industry just yet. Yakuza plant tattoo. Unlocks better LED stealthy lamps. Wow, that's a lot of weed I could grow with that. What else we got? Prepper's Stash House access card. Spacey's generator. Reduce temporary police vigilance in your grow. Okay. The weed stock. Plant needs 5%. Hey, hell yeah, just a 5% bump. Take that. Let's see. Stream reviews, geeks, hipsters, and students have their price thresholds increased by $3. Well, I'm not selling to any of those demographics, so that's useless to me right now. 50% lower dealer. Okay, that's pretty cool, but I'm not going to go with that for right now. Anything in research? Studying. Hey, fuck yeah, we can start researching plants. I won't have to do the freaking minigame anymore. Lets you ask your competition. Alright, well, why not? Alright, guys. Well, I think that's going to be a good stopping point for tonight. Like I said, I was only going until 6 o'clock, and we're about 3 minutes off from that. I did start a little early. Once again, my name is BigBuddyBjorn. I really appreciate everybody that came to hang out today. We had ourselves a good little time. We grew some weed, and that was awesome. But yeah, so I will be doing this again here soon. Let me look real quick and tell you when the next day I'll be streaming is, because I forgot what it was set to. It's been a while since I've looked at it. So next day will be Tuesday between 5:30 and 8:30. I may jump on tomorrow. I'm not sure yet. I'll have to let you know. But if you are following me here, then you'll see that. If you're following me on Twitter, I also post there. Both of which are in my setup below, and you will also see it when the channel goes offline. It will give you a link, or it will tell you the address of both of my social media pages that I have active. I appreciate everybody hanging out today, and have a good day, buddy. See you guys.